What's up everybody, it's your boy Tay2Low back at it again with another video. Today in this video we're specifically doing handlebar grips on 2006 GSX-R 1000. The main reason I wanted to do new grips was just because if you look on, you might not be able to see like from here, but I'll show you in a minute. There's like a little tear in this throttle grip right here, but on top of that the grips are also just really worn down from just usage. The left side grip not as bad as the right side, but it's still worn down. So that is what we're doing today. Should be a pretty short video, should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully I don't run into any issues. Please don't run into issues. But yeah guys, that's pretty much the intro. So that's all we really have planned for this one. We're just gonna change the grips. I also got new bar ends that go with it, so we're gonna change that too. With all that being said, let's go ahead and explain some more things to you in detail. So like I was saying, there was a little tear. If you look right here, it's also kind of bowed out right here on this part, but there's a tear right along here on the throttle grip, as well as it just being worn down. Is it a big deal to me? No, but I also just want to change the grips just because. But I got new bar ends that came with the grips. As far as this side goes, everything's pretty actually intact. It's just more of a preference since my throttle grip's already messed up. So let's go ahead and show you the new grips. So these are the new grips for this one. I ended up getting a dark silver to match the paint. So in theory, it would basically just kind of look like that. And it's not going to be an exact match, but it's still kind of matched. But it came with bar ends. The only thing I'm worried about is fitment, because I know some grips just don't work with some, but I mean, I did the research and I'm pretty positive that these grips will work with my bike. If you look, one thing you can tell a difference is one of the holes is bigger than the other. That means that the one with the smaller diameter is your left side. This is the throttle side, mainly because the throttle tubes have like throttle plate insert, so when you twist, it pulls the throttle, you know, with that cable. So that's why this one's is bigger. Before we even start, we need to get this bar end separated from this grip. So we need to loosen that with, I'm gonna try to use this, get in there, and then the bar ends will come out, and then you can separate the bar end from the grip. We'll go from there on taking the grips out. All right, so we went ahead and took the bolt, that little nut that was in there. So the grip came apart from the bar end. So that's all this is. And I'm gonna try to get these grips off. So I need to start by taking, from what I think you just take the bar end out, and then you can like just really tug or get a razor blade and cut and then split and pull and then get the grip out. But we're gonna try it like that. So real quick, I do want to say that with it being my first time doing grip, I'm gonna start with this side. I was gonna start with that side, but I was like, let me just do this side just to get a feel for how it is. I'm going to do it the easy way and just grab a little blade and just cut. Then from there I'll explain, you know, what to do. So hopefully this goes well and easy. So I legitimately didn't even have to put that in time lapse. That probably took like 30 seconds at most. It cut right through the grips, but they're also really probably old. These may be the original grips, so don't take that as like that's how it's going to be for every bike. Grip is off. So from this point, what I understand, you just need to, oh man, now I kind of feel bad. I feel like I should have like kept these without cutting them. All I need to do now is get some rubbing alcohol and just pour it on the grip, get like a little rag or something and wipe it down to clean all of this residue from, I guess, glue or, you know, just dirt and abrasion off. And then, all right, so towel is acquired, rubbing alcohol is acquired. So now I'm just gonna pour this onto the grips and then wipe it down. I'm being careful with it. I'm not scratching and digging into the grips or anything like that. There we go. Just a little bit more. Okay, so all that's done. So now is the moment of truth, which is the new grip. But before I even like genuinely try to do anything, I'm going to try to test fit this. I know it sounds kind of funny, but I don't know, but I'm really nervous. Why is it just going straight on? Bro. Guys, I'm going to call it right here. I'm going to just keep messing with this and see if I can't figure something out. And then if I do, it'll just cut to that part. If not, you'll probably just see me in a week or so. So, see what happens. All right, guys. So I may be the dumbest person in existence, because I literally said multiple times in this video, there's two different size grips. The big one goes on the throttle. This side, I wonder which side I used this side, which is the throttle side, on this side. I'm literally dumb. All right guys, so the GoPro turned off on me because it overheated. If you have a GoPro, you understand my struggles. Got the grip on, so I'm just going to try to attempt to get this bar end on. Nope, still not enough length. Yeah, because I can't. Wait, what? Ugh. This don't look right. All right, my friends, part 2 of the shenanigans. I just realized why my bar ends won't go on. Hold on. Hello?
What are you doing?
Working on the bike. What's up, bro?
I think we're planning to eat at Chili's.
What time? Okay.
I thought I'd call you and invite you, see if you wanted to go.
No, yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'll hit him up. I'll see what time he wants to go.
Okay. All right.
All right. All right, so basically I realized why my bar ends wouldn't go on after like 30 minutes. So now we gotta Hulk freaking pull this grip off, which I've already kind of started, but and then get this stuff back off so I can put the spacer in and then start the nut. That way I can get the bar end to hold against this. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, guys, yet another change of plans. I looked in the bar and I was like, there's gotta be something in here. There is an insert in here for you to tighten the bar ends into, but there's also this nut. Maybe this nut is supposed to sit in there like that. All right, guys, so it's literally day 2 of just trying to do handlebar grips. I ended up giving up for the day after that last clip just because I went to go hang out with some friends and I wasn't trying to spend all day just trying to get these little handlebar grips on. I got my butt whooped by them. I mean, ain't nothing else to say about that part. It's just, it is what it is, man. So day 2, I thought up of a new idea on how to get these on. I did try a little bit more after the camera because the camera actually died again. So the battery was low. So I was like, I'll just stop and then go hang out with my friends and then, you know, start on another day. The bar end and stuff started with this in it and not tighten it down too much. That way I can still squeeze this in through the handlebar. And if I can do that, then it's already all set up and all I need to do is tighten the Allen key and get it the rest of the way tightened down. So that way it will fit and work. So the second half of the day is probably gonna be cut a little short just because you've already pretty much seen the entire process. At least for this side, I'll like kind of, I won't cut through as much on the throttle grip side because it's a different, I mean, it's essentially the same process, but from what I understand, it's not that it's really harder, but I think you have to be more careful and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna cut if things get figured out, but if I don't sound too happy, then things didn't go as well, but it is what it is. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so somehow, one way or another, we got it to work.
It's not working?
No, I'm on right now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, all right. The power editing will fix it, and I'll probably leave this in. Yeah, we got it to work. My dad came out here like the OG that he is and somehow figured something out. And it was essentially what I said, like what I thought it would be. So putting that little wedge piece in there that would expand, starting it with the bar end, and then putting the grip on. Although I had to pull the grip back off because the first time I tightened that bar end into the thing too much, so it wouldn't, the grommet piece wouldn't squeeze into the bar. So I loosened it up quite a bit and then we stuck it in there. And then we tried to tighten it again, but I couldn't get it to tighten. It was just spinning the bar end. And then my dad, I don't know, he worked his magic or whatever. And then it just like got stuck there. I don't care. I just wanted that bar end on there. It looks better. Yeah, so the a day later, now all we have left is doing the throttle grip. I'm gonna switch you over. We're gonna get started on this throttle grip. All right, guys, so the throttle grip should be the same process. The only difference is that little like sleeve for the throttle. Hopefully, you know, nothing goes wrong with that. So essentially all we're gonna do is the same thing we did on the other side, but I may, I'm gonna try to save this one. I don't wanna cut into this one. So I'm going to try to pull this one off and then clean all the stuff, all the gunk that's in here, and then put the new throttle on. So I'm gonna time lapse that and yeah, so let's get this going. All right guys, so we just got the grip off the throttle. That went pretty smooth, considering this is also the really old original throttle grip anyway, so the glue's probably already old, but it actually came off in one piece. One thing I noticed that I may run into as an issue is, you see right here, it's kind of got like little grooves or whatever, and they were kind of fitting into the end of the plastic piece that goes inside the throttle. So I don't know if that's going to be an issue on this one. I do have throttle like grip glue, and I don't know if I need to apply that onto this one, because I may have bought the grip glue for no reason. So I'm going to do my research, see if I need to put grip glue on this one, and then if not, I'm gonna basically pour some alcohol on the grip, clean it off, and then put the new grip on, see how that works and fits. So without further ado, let's get into it. So thankfully I've tried keeping that grip, because I don't know if these are gonna work. I think the diameter for this, and with it having this like aluminum piece right here, it's keeping it from stretching over the very edge of the throttle grip. So essentially I'll need to figure out if I can fit this around. And that also sucks because I tried so hard to get this on just for that to mess it all up. I'm just gonna keep trying. If something works out, then I'll cut to that part, but if not, I don't think anything will. All right guys, yeah, I couldn't figure anything out, so I guess I'm just gonna pull this one back off and then go order some other ones. All right guys, so it's been like a week, but I actually ended up having to just order some new grips. As you can see, I already went ahead and did the throttle side, so I'm going to show y'all how I install them on the brake side. So I ended up getting the generic, fairly common Pro Grip grips, but I did get the black and red ones because they were on sale for a cheaper price, actually cheaper than the other ones that I bought. So I'm gonna put these on there. I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to put these ones on compared to the old ones. Okay, after 20 years of trying to figure out how to get the grip to get straight, now all we have left to do is to install the parts. That's what I'm talking about. There you have it. I've changed the grips on my Suzuki GSX-R 1000. I'm hoping I don't run into any issues without using the grip glue with this like still twisting. We'll figure that out later. I'm gonna let this sit so it'll dry up and hopefully just stick. Same for the throttle side. A little sneak peek as well for you guys. The reason I'm even back here in this different location is because I'm changing things on the bike. So be tuned for that video, but that's gonna be it for this video. So I'm gonna end it here. I'm literally getting swarmed by like a million mosquitoes, but that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys all have a blessed day. I'll see all you guys later.